Good morning. Boy, I tell you, it's been an interesting morning so far. One thing, let me put comments so everyone can see them. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I can move that. Okay, that's fantastic. Good morning. Good morning. Whew, and happy Wednesday, January 21st. Good morning, Sarah. Is everybody ready for the deep freezer from this week? Yes, it's. I've got my heaters plugged in now for the bird baths and the fountain and the hummingbird feeders. Absolute. Good morning, Barbara Bergman. Oops, trying to show that. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, it is. Yes, we're all like over winter. Good morning, Teresa. I was rushing around. It was a funny thing. Paul thought he had a dental appointment at 7, and and I needed to bring the dehumidifier in because one of the bathrooms is condensating water. Ugh. So, in amongst this flurry of activity, Rosie got 2 breakfasts. So I think Rosie's on the couch going, "Life is good." It worked out really well for her. That cracks me up. Good morning, Paul. Just made apple blueberry cake for my next door neighbor. Oh, that's wonderful. That's very kind of you. Oh, Dolly, is Dolly here? Oh, good morning, Jules. Dolly has a show coming up at 8 Pacific time. I think that's, what is that, 10 in the time zone that she's in, I believe. Be sure and be subscribed to her. She is fantastic. I know, Teresa. Rosie's like, that explained why she gave me this, like, kind of like, okay, look, when I put her breakfast on a plate on the couch so that she could enjoy it. Because Paula just rushed out to the dentist. And then he came back because he had the wrong time. So it's been a comedy of errors here this morning. So, good morning, Kelly Bach. Good morning, dearest. How did your cookies turn out that you were making? I know a lot of people are really looking forward to your recipes with all that dried fruit instead of sugar. It's fantastic. I love it. I've been eating a lot of dried fruit recently. Especially, they're just delicious. There she is. At Wolf Girl Oracle Dolly. There you go. Please subscribe to her. She's on right after we're done here today. I'm really looking forward to JJ. She's coming on my channel this morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. I'm excited about that. Good morning, Carolina. Good morning, good morning. I wanted to look up. Oh, here we are. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She's saying good morning to everybody. Let's see, I wanted to add, um, there were a couple. Let's see. That's good news. It is 32 degrees here right now. It felt colder to me. It really felt colder to me. I'm going to add Peter Booker to our prayer list. Peter Booker and Ron Johnson. There we are. There we are. Let's see. I think, do I have, yeah, I have the right glasses on. Okay, Sarah says, she's asking Paul, have you read the mystery series by Joanne Fluke? The main character owns a cookie shop, so has tons of delicious recipes, sweet and savory. Oh, yum. I love when books have recipes. I've read some books by a very well known author. She wrote Green Fried Tomatoes, that wonderful author. I've read a number of her books. And some of them have recipes, which is really fun. I can't think of her name. It's 21 degrees in Jersey. Brr, burger, 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 burger. Yeah, that does sound like a cool book series, doesn't it? Joe, yeah, let me leave that up for a minute. Yeah, he says, I will look it up and thank you. Joanne Fluke. There you go. Joanne Fluke. That sounds fun. I don't bake. I used to bake. I used to bake like crazy. I used to bake all the time. But since 2020, when I stopped eating saturated fat, then I stopped all the baking. So I used to make tons of things all the time. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I feel like I'm catching up with myself this morning. I have made it a new habit and I'm really happy about. I've made a new habit of before, well, I have my cup of tea, and before I turn on my iPad or look at my phone, I sit in the morning and I recall my dreaming. So it starts as soon as I wake, and I lay there and grab the glimpses, grab the what I've remembered of my dreaming, and I write it down. And then I have a book um, by Betty Bethard. Let me write that in. It's really simple. It's called The Dream Book by Betty, Beth, by Betty Bethard. I didn't capitalize her last name, although I meant to. And so I will look at that book, and if that doesn't have what I dreamed in it, the symbolism, if I know what it is instinctively, then I'll go, well, trust that. Otherwise, I'll look on Google and I'll put in this. I like AI for research and for this purpose. Um, I haven't talked to GPT chat yet. I just haven't. Um, I want to write stories of my own, and I don't want to be influenced by others, and I don't want to take on their stories. I want them to come up from my own imagination. So that's partly why I've been wary of talking with GPT chat. But I think a lot of people are heavily involved with GPT chat because they're lonesome, and I can't blame them, you know. But I do kind of go, that's not a real person, right? So I kind of, and that's fine to have companionship. I would do it in a heartbeat. If I lived alone, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I just don't want it to replace like deductive reasoning and general awareness, that kind of thing. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Good morning, Judy Campbell. Good morning, good morning. Yes, Betty's book is tried and true. Yes, it is. I've had it for decades. I have a dear friend in North Carolina, uh, Pisgah Mountains friend. She recommended it, and boy, it is a really, really good book for dreaming, for deciphering your dreams. If you wonder. Kelly says, "Good morning, Paul. Want to come over Sunday morning for a little shovel party? We can shovel out some snow." We still haven't had any, but you never know. He says, "Okay, I'll be on my way." Oh, it's good to see you, Judy. It's good to see you. I hope everyone slept well. There. Good morning, Katie Moonchild. Good morning. It's nice to see you. It's amazing to me that it's Wednesday, the 21st. So I think the Chinese New Year is today or tomorrow, right? The fire horse energy begins and the age of Aquarius. It's incredible. I, for one, can attest that it feels, for entertainment purposes only, it feels to me as if I am doing shadow work in my sleep because I've asked for an extra angel to assist me, and I'm working with crystals, rose quartz, green kyanite, and orca agate to help me do this work, because I really feel like if we each of us address our shadows and love them, accept who they are, ask for guidance from our spirit teams. And I feel confirmation in my high heart. That we can mitigate some of what is happening in our outer world. So I will do my part as best I can. Oh, thank you, Barbara Bergman. February 17th, and it's on your birthday? Holy cow. Wow, this is going to be one heckin' good year for you. That is fantastic news. So, okay, we have a bit of time then. I'm thrilled to hear that. That's awesome. Oh, Katie Moonshouse says, good morning to everyone. Everyone. I love that. Boy, I got some good pictures yesterday. It was super foggy, and I took my walk, and it was just like, when you're out in nature and you're walking and you see the sun rays coming through the trees and coming through the fog, and it feels like it should have its own music because it's so beautiful. That's how it felt. Paul says, Liam tomorrow going for his driving lessons. Wishing him all the luck in the world. Absolutely. Is he just beginning his? That's exciting. I have a grandson who has a permit, and he's doing his number of hours of driving. So he's doing that mostly with his mom. So yes, extra angels with all of the kids with their permits and learning how to drive. Barbara says I'm a bad influence. She doesn't order drink kind. That's funny. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Oh, you picked up on that, did you, Sarah? Where is it right now? Could be. I use different paints, some metallic. This one's still a work in progress. This one is a bigger one that's in progress. I don't know if you can see that. This one's not a cedar tree, though, obviously. But I just love trees. I don't know what it is with me and trees, man. I just love trees. They help me center. And when I'm going through things or working through things, navigating this spiritual growth that we're all in, trees help me ground energy and they help me feel safe and connected. Well seen, woman. Well seen. Jill says, good morning to each and everyone here. I hope we all have a blessed day with some fun. Well, thank you, J Cat Lady. I appreciate that. Trees are wise. They are. Thank you, Barbara. Trees are wise. I feel safe around trees. I also really prefer country topography like where I live here in the Pacific Northwest. I don't feel very safe when I lived in South Dakota, and it was so flat. And the roads there were put down in cement. So if you drive a long ways, dun-dun, 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 and that's all you hear for hours. And they think that hills, like little hills, they think those are big. That's a big deal. They think they're mountains, but they're actually just tiny hills. So I really prefer the Pacific Northwest. I feel safe here. It feels like this is where I come from. Good morning, Pam. And I imagine everyone who lives in different parts of the country feels the same way. For all I know, you all feel exactly, perfectly, just fine where you are. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Fabulous. I love trees, says Sarah. It was calling to me. Wanted to brush across the top of my head. Hug it extra. You can too, hon. You can go there anytime. Oh, good morning, Lori Hunt's here. Oh, it's so good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Dolly says Milwaukee is a city of trees. It was designed that way. All you see is trees here, and I love it. Oh, I appreciate that kind of design, that kind of attention. What kind, are they deciduous or it must look spectacular in the fall when the trees have on their gala dresses, celebrating all that the year has seen. That must be breathtaking. And how are the cookies coming at your house with your cookie cookbook? How's that going? Are you making a lot of them? Paul says, feeling out of place with Liam lately. His girlfriend Pepper is everything. What a feeling. Oh, remember that first love. Those are big feelings. And they're precious and sacred and really important. Wow, he's got a lot going on, learning how to drive and having a girlfriend, and whew, that's a lot of stuff going on. Those are big feelings. Good morning, Pam. I missed Pam. Good morning, Pam. Jules, been obsessed with the rock identifier app. Oh, past couple of days. Taking in pictures of my crystals, and the program confirms what the rock is, or if it's fake, you can print it out too. What is that called? Please share, because I have been gifted through sellers mainly on Etsy that I really love and appreciate. But they've gifted me with some stones that I don't know what they are. And the ones I ordered, they give me full information on what they are and their properties and their metaphysical. Mostly, usually I've researched that before I get them. But I have some mystery ones. I have like 3 or 4 aside that I'd really like to know what they are. I can guess, but I'd really like to know. So please share that with me. Jules, email it or share it here if you feel so inclined. If it's not convenient, share it with me later. But please share it. Oh, Dolly says we have oak, maple, ash, poplar, birch, willow, and elm. And this is just what I can see from my window right now. Wow, what a bounty. Good morning, Lisa Rivas. Good morning, M. Wells. Good morning, good morning. I got so excited about the rock identifier. I missed you coming in. Oh. Dolly says, I only attempted one kind of cookie and it turned out terrible. So I threw my cookie book at the wall and stomped away, holding my breath. Yeah, my mother in law, bless her soul, her church groups used to have these like casserole potluck cookbooks, and it was a great honor when your recipe was shared. And her recipe was shared one year, and she was a very good cook. But some of the recipes were like, a can of cocktail fruit, a container of cottage cheese, those kind of recipes, kind of like not real popular anymore, but they were at one time. If I was hungry enough, I would be good. Except I can't eat saturated fat and cottage cheese anymore. And Wells, I'm feeling half here, half out today. Like I should go back to sleep. I'm at work, but it feels so weird, especially trying to type. Oh, dearest. Goodness, goodness. I hope you are able to get more sleep, but meanwhile, maybe you should put a little rock in your pocket from outside. You can also push on that bundle of nerves just below your belly button and push in. Just gently, 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 but firmly until you feel your heartbeat. Ask your angels to ground you. Sometimes that helps clear the head. And there's another spot right here under your nose, like right here. You can press down on that, not too hard. You can rub that spot a little bit while you're breathing in. And that can help you ground just enough to get through your day until you can go home and get some rest, sweetie. Oh. Lori says, special prayer request for those of us in the South preparing for the freezing weather patterns heading through the South. All in the South with freezing weather. You got it. That's what we're having here too. And I know yesterday I was thinking, okay, I have my faucets covered. Is there anything special I need to do? I needed to get some out for the fountain, the bird bath, the heaters, but I was thinking about our home too. Was there anything I needed to do to protect us, keep our home safe? We're having a bit of a situation in one of the bathrooms, so I brought in the dehumidifier so that can be running. Good morning, Judith. There you are. Good morning, Pam. Yeah, it is important. Rock identifier, that's what it's called. What an amazing name. Identifier. Well, there you have it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, Diana. How cold is it where you are at your place this morning? She says, good morning, Eddie. Tree branches here looking like a white chantilly lace as fresh snow is falling, grace the twigs with a mantilla of grace. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Softly wonderful. Oh, that's awesome. Nice to see you this morning. You'll like this, Diana. We had a bit of a hectic morning here this morning where Paul thought he had an appointment at 7, and I needed to get in the dehumidifier and be ready for a meditation group and get in the shower and dry my hair enough to go outside and feed the squirrels. And anyway, amongst all of this, Rosie ended up getting 2 breakfasts. So Paul fed her and then head out to where he thought he needed to be. And then I wasn't sure that he'd fed her, so I fed her again. So Rosie's pretty happy this morning because she's on a diet. So she's pretty happy. Yes, may the weathers be mild and may all be safe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, good, Judith. I am so much better. I can sit down again. Oh, good. Oh, good, Judith. Yesterday she did the 3 breaths several times and it was marvelous. I've been doing that too. It's changed the way I say my morning prayers, actually. I've changed just changing my breath. And I get that warmness over my high heart that lets me know it's good, it's good. And I've been feeling that when I do the 3 breaths as I'm saying prayers. And I stop in between the words and wow, no fooling, it is really amazing. Yeah, we're so glad to hear that. Good morning, Jen. She says, hello, beautiful souls. Love and light to you all. May your day be filled with excitement and wonder in this glorious day. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Swish and hugs to everybody. Yes, M. Wells, yes. Adding a prayer for the monks. Yes, we have them. Yes, absolutely. And Paul says he's off to see Rebecca Lynn in the hospital. Have a great day to all. Talk soon. Good prayers for Rebecca Lynn. Let's put her on the list. Rebecca Lynn. Good prayers, good travels. Yeah, that 3 breaths is just, it's amazing. Jay Catlady, I only have 1 guest here in my house, and that's in the bathroom. I'm so glad we kept it in there. At least we'll have a little bit of heat if the electricity goes out. Yeah. I was super happy to do this. I've been wanting one for about 23 years because we had them on the res. But I ordered a small gasoline powered generator just in case we lose power, so that I can keep the refrigerator and fridge freezer plugged in, and so I can keep Paul's sleep apnea thing plugged in. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm glad that you have that. I'm so glad that you have that. And we have a barbecue outside, of course, for entertainment purposes only, and a fireplace. It doesn't have an insert, it's just a fireplace. But we have that, and I'm super, super thankful. Super thankful. Good morning, Brenda. It's so nice to see you, dearest. Please, everyone, make sure you are subscribed to Brenda. She has a couple of channels, the Angel channel and at Brenda T. Imagine, as shown here. Safe travels to Paul. Safe prayers. Oh, and good prayers for your friend Rebecca Lynn. See, I want to make sure that I'm not skipping anything. Diana says, ha ha ha, she didn't mind that at all. And have two pups looking for breakfast. Then the doctor today. Oh, the doctor today. Okay, you're on our list already, but we're swooshing you. Extra good prayers go with you. Extra angel with Diana, please. Most beneficial outcome today for her doctor visit and her travels there and home safely, safely, safely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Jax. Good morning, Jax. I hit the wrong one. Boo, I'll smack the like button. Thank you. Yes, please do. Please leave a little emoji after the meditations. It would really help. A comment or just an emoji if you don't feel like leaving a comment. Emoji just works just as well too. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Jax. Jen, can my day be filled with crochet and writing on my tail? Sarah asks. I think that sounds like a great plan. That sounds like a great plan to me. Jack says, whoops, I can't wake up today. So tired. Knee is swollen, but it takes a day or two after a dream before it gets better. I woke up an hour early, and I gotta tell you, I so enjoyed laying there quietly, just recalling what I dreamed, and being half in, half out. I really savored that last hour in bed this morning. So sometimes when you get older, and you have to use the restroom a lot, there are pluses to that because you can lay there and really savor that last hour in bed. Jack says, good news, my orthopedic has a podiatrist on staff. He is not on my insurance yet, but it is in negotiations to be on it. Oh, good. But the admin lady said she can get it covered, and he has availability next week. Oh, that is fantastic news, Jax. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm super thankful for you. Yes, Jack says, I'm super thankful. Thank you for all the prayers. I'm hoping he's a good doctor. Well, of course he is. Your team wouldn't bring you anything that wasn't a lesson or a help. That's the thing, you know? We never know. Oh, of course, Diana, of course. We're blowing kisses to your fur babies, too. Absolutely, Sarah says, Jen, I love to crochet. It's my favorite escape. Oh, and my creativity heightens so much when I crochet. You know, I learned how to crochet when I was 9. There was a lady, a really old lady. She must have been in her 90s. When I was 9, we lived in the Tri-City area, and she taught me how to crochet. And I can crochet you like a mile-long string. I haven't done it I shouldn't say that because I haven't done it for a long, long time. But I can see it in my mind to pull through. I don't know. I shall have to test myself and teach my granddaughter. If she's 8, yeah, it's a good time. Yes, we hope all goes well. Barbara, swooshing you. Good visit, Diana. Sarah says, mine too, Jen. I have 2 big boxes of whips, but I've started another shawl and just reached page 15,200 on my tail. Oh, that's fantastic. That is awesome. Yes, the string, I can't connect to them. I don't know. Embroidery is more for me. Oh, yeah, I used to do embroidery a little bit. Flowers and leaves, and I'd have it in a hoop, and I must have poked myself 100 times. I used to like to sew too. That was a long, long time ago. I didn't enjoy it so much as I kept trying it and doggedly, determinedly. I'd make my son's clothes when he was a little toddler. But I always had bobbin issues. Every sewing machine I ever owned I think I've had 3. They all ended up in the garbage because I'd have such terrible bobbin issues and I'd get so frustrated because it would look so wonderful, da 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 da, and then you turn it over and it's a big giant mess. And I'd fiddle, 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 and it was just so annoying. I wonder if they make machines that don't do that. I don't know. Good morning, Patricia. She says, good morning. Needed more sleep since sleep was staggered. Thomas, my cat, decided he wanted to sleep with me. That's an indication I could benefit from his healing purring. Yes, isn't that amazing how our fur babies join us? Rosie joins me at particular dream time when I need her, or when I often dream her, and she'll join me. It's incredible. It's incredible how connected they are at all times. It's incredible, and we can be connected too. They're kind of helping us. J Cat Lady, I can crochet a tiny bit. Granny Squares, oh, cool. But there are a lot of videos on YouTube that can help you learn different crochet stitches. See, I only know one. I always mess up when you have to turn and go a different direction. Yeah, because you gotta, if you do one extra one and it just hangs there, or what happens? And I have friends I admire greatly that do like cross stitch, and I think cross stitch is where you count stitches. I mean, I can't even imagine. It boggles my mind. I admire them greatly. Teresa says bobbin issues like tangles, bird nesting, or thread pulling up usually stem from threading the machine with the presser foot down, preventing the upper thread from seating in the tension discs. Wow, this woman knows what she's talking about. Well, I must have done that a lot because I had a lot of issues with sewing, and I really liked sewing. I liked making things, and I really liked making quilts. I made my son a quilt. The last big project I did a long time ago was I made my son a quilt out of his baby clothes. And I really enjoyed making that. That was a labor of love. And I'm actually behind me, I'll show you a Christmas present that I got this year from Amber. She made this for me, and it's so wonderful. Let me make sure it's right side up. Oops, right upside down. She made this for me for Christmas. And she said all the fabric reminded her of me. And some of the fabric is from clothing from my son and granddaughter. And the other side is super soft and super beautiful and super warm. And it's a lap blanket. And it is the most perfect size. I just love it. I feel spoiled rotten, and I love it, love it, love it. It's like wearing a hug. It was such a beautiful, loving gift. I really treasure this. But yeah, I love it. It was so thoughtful. I really love all the attention to detail. And there's this patch on it that I really love that it's pine cone fabric. And the detail on it is incredible. Let me see if I can show you. Isn't that amazing? It's so beautiful. So sweet. That's from my son's shirt and my granddaughter's clothing. It's with that. Just so precious. What a very loving and thoughtful, meaningful gift. Oh, Judith can sew by hand really well. Oh, I love that. I can do invisible stitches, and I've hemmed a lot. But now I recently got those little doodads because I can't see to get the thread through the needle very well. So I rely on that one little spiffy tool that you put it through, and then you put the thread through and you pull it back, and it threads your needle for you. Thank goodness for that. Because I'll still mend my clothes, or my husband's, or if they need something mended, I can do that. Sarah says, my mom sews and crochets. I do crafts that keep my hands busy. Sewing machines bother me. LOL. One of my other crafty makes are dream catchers. Oh, I used to make dream catchers. And I used to make shields out of leather and fur and feathers, and I sold them for a time at a new age store. Oh man, this was way back in the 90s. I did that for a while. Yeah, same here. Very, very cozy, beautiful gift. Really appreciate. Barbara, I worked in a quilt shop for 10 years until my husband got sick. Then I lost my sewing machine when the tornado hit the house. Quilting is so much fun, goodness sakes. Your husband got sick and a tornado hit your house? Holy schmoly, woman. This woman has weathered some storms in her life. Hats off to you, dearest. Goodness sakes, and you probably forgot more about quilting than I'll ever know. Jax, I love a dream catcher. I made one with Vin when they were little. Yeah, I remember on the res I made some with my son and his friends. It was really good. It's a good thing to do. I should mention this to my son so we can make one with the grandkids. That would be a good idea. That would be a really good idea. Judith saying hello. Judith learned how to knit out of a book. Oh, that's cool. I loved going to the library. I got tap dance. I really always wanted to be a tap dancer. I love tap dancing. And I don't know, I probably bought 3 pairs of tap shoes at secondhand stores over the years. And I would just practice in our garage or wherever there was sidewalk. And I wouldn't do it anymore. I can't anymore. But I used to get a book and put it on the ground and try to learn how to tap dance from the book. The ones that have the pictures of where to put your foot. And I just love tap dancing. I don't know. I love dancing, but I really like that kind. Isn't that weird? Given if you knew me really better, you would know that I'm not super graceful in that way, which is hilarious. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Oh, in my mind, I'm fantastic. And it's fun, right, Teresa? It's fun. It's happy. This is the same reason I like Zydeco music, because it's happy. It's hard to be sad when you listen to Zydeco music. Zydego. Look it up sometime if you've never heard of it, because it just lifts your spirits. And dancing is, yes, Judith, it is good for the soul every day. Just dance a little bit or sing a little bit or both. It's good for you. J Cat Lady, I would hate to live where there are tornadoes. I prefer living where I do. But there's hurricanes, at least I know what to do. I live in southeast Texas, close to the Louisiana border. Oh, that's cool. I watched the TV show. I'm just embarrassed to tell you. I don't even know how many times I've watched it. Sheldon, and I just love that show. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I love that show. I think it might be, and they live in southeast Texas, close to the Louisiana border, in that show, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. They're Christian, which I'm not. They go to church, which I don't, or the mom does. But I still love that show. It might be because I don't know. Being that age, having a family, raising kids was a happy time. Maybe that's, I don't know why. I just do. But I love that you live there. Sarah says, I made my dream catchers out of yarn and a metal ring. But less so these days, my arthritis protests, but I am reminded how the web looks like the flower of life pattern. Yes. Yes. Oh, Judy, you did? She used to tap dance. It's like drumming. I love the rhythm. Yes. Yes, exactly. It's fun. Barbara says, J. Lady, I live in New Jersey. Not a place for tornadoes, but weather patterns are changing. That's for sure. Holy heckin' yeah. I lived through a tornado in South Dakota when I was a kid. And we had a farm. We had over 130 chickens, which Dad and I got from the dump. We rescued the eggs and hatched them. We had 7 pigs, four geese. We had ducks. We had 32 rabbits. And the sky got dark in literally like 20 minutes. So I was rushing to get as many animals like the ducks in the basement and covering up the hutches for the rabbits and covering up the chickens all went in the hen house and battening everything down. The pigs hid in their go to sleep area. And it was impactful, the howling. But what's really unnerving was the silence before the tornado came. The color of the sky, I'll never forget the color of the sky, and the world went absolutely still. So we were in the eye of it at that point. And I gotta tell you, these last couple of days, I've had that kind of same feeling that I had way back when I might have been 11 or 12. I've had that same kind of feeling lately, like we're right in the eye of a particular storm right now, for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, once you've been through a tornado, man, you never forget it. Or a hurricane, I'm sure. I've never been in a hurricane. And I know like Teresa has been through a number of them. So it's just things you just never forget. Oh, you love the Idaho music too, Barbara? I know, it makes you happy. It's impossible to be sad when you're listening to Zydeco. Jack says that, Barbara, I have my own machine, but I recently got my mom's old Kenmore sewing machine. Do you want it? I could look into shipping costs. I would only ask for shipping costs. Oh, bless your heart. That's really nice. Have Annie give you my email if you're interested. No pressure, though. I just don't know what else to do with it. Well, thank you for offering that, Jax. It's in good shape, too. Well, thank you, dear heart. Jake Halliday says the weather's been so hot lately, up in the hundreds midsummer. Holy schmoly. Woo! That is a sweet offer. I agree, Jules. Jules inherited her mom's Bernino. Been a smooth sew. Oh, those are fancy schmancy machines, aren't they? I think we gotta meditate. Let me read one more and then we gotta meditate. Barbara says, Jax, thank you. Right now my home is still being reconstructed. No place for much, but I appreciate the offer. Oh, okay, so we might revisit that. You could always revisit it after your home is put back together. Okay. I want to be mindful of everyone's time and how much I appreciate you being here or joining us, or those that are work-alerking or those that will join later. I want to extend my appreciation for your time. So I want to make sure and be on time. Oh, man, I bet you do, Barbara. I bet. Yes, dear heart. Extra angel with Barbara, please, because that's real. That's a real thing. I absolutely believe that. Let me have a sip of tea before we meditate. Let's take 3 deep breaths as if we're on top of a cold mountain, breathing in cold mountain air. In my mind's eye, the wind has picked up, but in a gentle and playful way, not frightening at all. Each of us have guides and angels and ancestors with us. We begin here in inner earth, in our geode. The pieces are around us, sparkling up at us. We can see other geodes in the distance from our viewpoint. The air here is different. This air can literally feed your soul. It can help you remember why you're here, what you came to do, what you came to experience. Let's hold hands and follow the path to our cedar tree. Some of us might dance on our way down. We can hear the grandmothers humming in the distance. We can feel the waft of the bird tribe's wings washing over us. Anything that does not belong to us falls away. Any energies that we wish to release and let go of, we can do so now. As we hold hands and walk down this path together to our cedar tree. Leaning our backs up against this beautiful ancient tree, with the cedar boughs brushing our heads and sometimes our shoulders, cleansing us, helping us center. The tree is so tall we can't even see the top of it, although we can see stars. Star nations above us. The planet has never had so many starships around it before. Making sure that we learn our lessons and go through this big change together. We're doing so well. Each of us remembering our tasks. The only way forward is through, they say. The only way forward is through. I feel confirmation in my high heart. There's a warmth. I pay attention to the wind and what it smells like. I love feeling the waft of the wings as they cleanse and bless us and bolster us. Each of us has spirit teams we can call on at any time. We can ask for an extra angel to help us at any time, or to help any and all that we love. For now, let's center ourselves. Let's become centered in our souls, in our hearts, and grounded beautifully with Mother. The more grounded we are, the more light we can bring in and hold and resonate, changing ourselves, our stories, the world around us, the timelines that we are in, the dimensions that we move through. It is our signature, just like our shield that's held high above us. It protects each and every one of us, and it also shows the universe who we are, and that we are standing in our light to the absolute best of our abilities. We will learn to acclimate as more light comes in through our souls, through our hearts, our thinking, our minds, through our words, through words that drop into our consciousness, like dewdrops feeding us, feeding our souls the very light that we are born from. Great Spirit, Creator, God, Goddess, all that is. Mother knows all the names. We are love walking around. We always welcome more love. Love can melt ice. Love can melt hatred. Love heals. Love is indestructible. In duality, there is light and dark. Feeling the cedar, smelling the cedar in the air. The grandmothers are burning sage for us as we acclimate to this new balance of honoring all our parts, all of who we are. The light, the dark, all of the colors of our chakras, expanding to meet the needs of this world and this day. While we are in this sacred space, I wish to read the following names and add these souls to our prayers here at our cedar tree. All in the south, facing the freezing weather to come. Safety, safety, safety. Rebecca Lynn, Ron Johnson, Peter Booker, prayers for women and equality for all souls, for Jules, Michelle, and Jax and her in-laws, for the monks and their powerful and safe journey. Kelly Bach and her Sarah, Carolina's Brandy, Michael and Allison and Tony, Debbie and her mom and Elliot, Sue Toffee and her cats, Teresa's mom, Jay Cat Lady, Sarah and her cats, Barbara, Liz, Richie, Diana, Allie, Terry, Kelly, and comfort for Libby this day. The grandmothers continue to burn sweetgrass and sage. The bird tribes waft this energy over us and through us as we stand with our backs against the cedar tree, letting the branches caress the top of our heads, our shoulders. We may dance a little bit if we feel so inclined. We may wave back and forth and lean. We may hug the cedar to us if you wish. I like to put my hand on the bark, and I feel the warmth of my high heart and the warmth in the tree, because Great Spirit is in every living thing. And in acknowledging that and feeling that, I am home in myself. If there was love you didn't feel in your life, if it didn't feel that your mother loved you or others, know that they did the best they could. Know that they do now. Call upon that inner mother that is in you and accept that love. Let that love fill your heart, and with it comes knowings. With it comes your clairs. If there is a frightened you left somewhere because of a situation, call that frightened part back home to your heart. Say, that moment is over, dear one. You don't need to be frozen in that moment. I am this age now. I am standing tall. I am full of love and wisdom, compassion, forgiveness. Welcome home to my heart. Join me in my life. Join me in my prayers. And we welcome parts of ourselves home in this way. For in the larger picture, we are all one. We ask for extra angels, please, to be with all the names that I said, and with every blade of grass, with every plant, with every tree, with every being, the elementals, with the land, with all the animals of all species. Every human being on the planet at this time, we ask for extra angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, Mother. We love you, Creator. We are your love walking around. You can count on us to hold this love as best we can. Every moment we will remember that you love us too. So we are your children. Thank you, ancestors, for helping us. Please keep helping us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel that cedar in your hands as we walk back to our geode. We bid the cedar adieu. We will see you again. You can come here anytime in your inner world. We go back up the hill a little bit on our path. We stand in our geode with all its beautiful pieces sparkling everywhere. Looking up, we see that column of light. And now we realize that that column of light comes from our within. Each of us has this in our within. It is our connection to Great Spirit. All the love in the world, all the love in the world that you may ever need is here for you. And we share this with Mother. Now we return to our bodies, to our present day, knowing that we can return to this energy at any time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Let's rub our hands together and return. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Good morning, Millie and Victor. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Teresa says, I saw us each as a thread in the fabric of life, moving through the story, pulling love along behind us and from and to each other. Yes, I love that. I love that. Oh, beautiful day. Thank you, Barbara and Jax. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Judy. Yep, love makes the world go round. It really is. It's indestructible. It's the only thing that is. Thank you, Jules. Everyone have a wonderful day. Head on over to Dolly's and please join me at 10 a.m. Pacific when JJ comes to visit. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much. Bye for now.